Welcome back to Comic Studio, and we're now in DracoShower94's username right now in about of this Comic Studio, and where today we're gonna be headed to for Arts and Adet's Comic Studio, and we're now in her account. It was probably 99% around here, and what is actually for the first comic studio was actually for the Friday Night Funkin remix going to be up next for today's video. And after this video that we're going to be to do for another video for against 2 days later, we're heading back to rooms as well. So let's jump in, and we're not going to be getting scammed as well. So even though we got for all of those multiple comics as well, so even though and posts like anything around here for to do this. So in case of being scammed a lot, so let's just jump into DracoShower94's Arts and Adet's Comic Studio before something is actually being scammed beyond of those things. So we're gonna be turning on the spoilers, even against for something like gingerbread and likely for the chili pepper and wizard cookie. So overall, so we got for many of these characters, this is actually owned by herself. That the Arts and Adets is owned by DracoShower94. And what did you expert about for many of those things to check it out for anything as well? And it was maintained like this as well. So starting it without further ado as well. So we're starting now in the characters side as well. Starting as Boyfriend Crepe. So you know where the last video we just uploaded for this time as well. This is gonna be the one more video until that's it as well. So looks like it's absolutely nothing came around for, wasn't going to be for around here, so it wouldn't able to be itself, but that was remixed of Friday Night Funkin around here. So this is actually for Boyfriend Crepe. It was something actually like the male version for about here. The original version is going to be as female as well as small kid. And actually, for the Parfait girlfriend was a Peru girlfriend like this. So, this is actually going to be for some sort of speaker and probably some sort of a ghost. Even though that was actually, that turns something kind of to do this as well. So, even for not similar like those character, it was similar that mixed with girlfriend and Parfait Cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom. So, it's absolutely for some sort of an arts and the debts as well. And we got for much more as the Twizzy Pico. Similar mixed with Pico, another one. And it was similar as Twizzly Gummy Cookie. So another one is the Horror Brave. So it was actually more scarier than unusually. That was actually for some sort of an imposter holding a gummy worm as well. Rotten Strawberry Cookie. Ooh, that was really scary. Including for the Melted S'mores Cookie as well. So even like those things as well. Even that a corrupted wizard cookie as well. Even for some sort of an eggsy things as well. Another character is Ghost Pepper Cookie, which is similar as Chili Pepper Cookie, that turns into some kind of knives on arms that she has for some sort of like for the killing techniques. And finally we got Horrifying Gingerbread. I don't really think that was Dead Gingerbread as well. Even it's not actually for some sort of a wife as well, so not even for this. If we turn off for some sort of like this thing, she was a ghost of anything as well. And up next one is the Fire Spirit Cookie, or some sort of renamed for Fuely Lava Fleetway Fire Spirit Cookie. Even for this is actually that's similar to Fire Spirit cookie as a legendary cookie, and now it turns into some kind of a monster, I guess. But we don't think that wasn't really him as well. So we got for a anime classmate was a Sea Fairy cookie. So that her name is New Sea Fairy. It was actually for the No Sea Fairy. I mean, New Sea Fairy was basically based on Sea Fairy cookie. And now it was some kind of Black Devil or something. It was actually for based for some kind of an anime reference. Or what it is. That must be for a bandage on her nose. And another character is Taby Raspberry Cookie. It was a rangeful member of House Raspberry. I don't really think that she wears around for some kind of jackets or like anything as well, including such as black hair as well, or such a hat as well. So, not even though it's basically for the original Raspberry Cookie was in Cookie Run Kingdom version. And for that kind of, this is not the original version. That was some kind of for the gangster version from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas or GTA 5. And another character is the TMD Error 404. And it based on for something like for Dangerous Situation as well. It was based on Cookie Droid. And that something is actually playing from Google Play as well. So this is the Cookie Droid as well. Another one is Toxic Fungi Cookie. Toxic Fungi Cookie was based on Poison Mushroom. Even it's actually ridiculously wild as hell. And some of the Nightmare Cookies' stronger forms from their original counterpart, fueled by the grief they hold. That which characters contains for some sort of notorious beast as like those things as well, and which includes Pastry Cookie, Red Velvet, Dark Cacao, Black Pearl, Sea Fairy, and Strawberry Crepe. That is actually she is as well, even that we know it for exactly as well. So, even for to do this, what itself that we're gonna be actually tried was even try to do this that I'm not gonna be telling to do this as anyways as well. And the first that we named this character, that the characters are Nightmare Pastry, Nightmare Red Velvet, Nightmare Dark Cacao, Nightmare Strawberry Crepe, Nightmare Sea Fairy, and Nightmare Black Pearl. Let's see what it was. It was actually for some sort of a deadliest monster, the Lilac Executor. For even you know it is. And I don't really think she's going to shoot you to death as we know it. And another character is Red Velvet, for only for even for this one as well. So this is not going to be for such as only one thing. The couple of those monstrous thing is the Crimson Creature of the First Oven. Another one was a darkly monstrous thing as well. The Vengeful ruler of Dark Cacao Kingdom, even for its notorious beasts as well. That was very notorious. Another one is the Technological Terror. So even as actually it is like a deadly beast as well, the Nightmare Sea Fairy isn't going to be as possible. For what I never know about for his mother. So I'll be having more space for her, including Black Pearl is the mystical monster of the Duskling Sea. So even that is actually for some sort of a beast, nothing is actually behind her as well. So on to the next page, we got the OCs. There's many more things as well. The Modified Marshmallow Cookie, Commissy, Diamond Pound Cookie, Hydrocation Cookie, Windflower Cookie, Diamond Salt Cookie, Others, and others kind of doing this as well, so even as possible, there's many more of those characters as well, and I can't wait to see them a lot more. And the next one is the characters that I plan to make more, was even for some sort of, that is between Onion Cookie, including for Chess Choco Cookie and White Lily Cookie. Another one is the Adepts, and many more characters regular Adepts, or even though it was kind of a lot, including for such as monstrous things as Hell. What is actually going to be doing this, which includes a lot of them, and finally them for those as well. So even though that is going to be the end of this video, but for this we have still any more to do this that we have relics, a pistol, and a combat knife as well. So kinds of cutscenes, and it looks like we got for very more of them. There's a red eye that we turned on for some sort of spoilers on, including for this some kind of scary things is going on around here for today. So I wouldn't be able to be getting for a round, of course, even for one actually thing as well. So even for some sort of monstrous thing is going to kill everything as well. So not even possible that we got anything we tried. So we got for lots of monsters. Even it's actually getting a lot worse and more kinds of sprites. And there must be having a lot of them as well. So that could be pretty wild as well. So, and finally, nothing is actually going to be no escape from them on. So the first thing, we're actually in the woods. So we shouldn't able to add cars as well. So, and that was probably all it about of this video. So before it's not gonna be going to the end of this video, before I'll end of this video for something, I guess, make sure the link is down below as you're gonna be check it out, and it won't be gonna be satisfied that you're gonna be at the age of 18 to view about of this comic studio, and eventually, of course, that does not going to be doing something as well, or I'm not going to be very sure. That won't be gonna be very awesome as well. Not for teenagers, and it's going to be for adults only as well. And also, the main website is included that contains spoiling ad pop-ups as well. Thanks for watching, for all your support, and I'm gonna be see you in 2 days, of course. And I'm surely that I might going to be added for many more features coming soon around here in the future as well. So I'm not gonna be worrying about for those things that happen like anything or being returned back to Roblox, I guess. So I'll be talking to you mini lads all later, including Comic Studio users, and I'll be signing off. Just I wasn't able to be doing it.